This segment is all about selling your business in today's economy. Welcome to the program. I'm Mark Imperial, and this segment's brought to you by booksgrowbusiness.com. It's the place where busy professionals get their books done and published to educate consumers, grow their businesses, and to leave a legacy. Joining me on this segment is Donna Scarborough. She's the founder of Scarborough Commercial. Donna, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Mark. Appreciate you having me.
Tell us a little bit about your work and let us know who are the types of clients that you help sell their businesses.
We're business brokers. We're also CBIs, that's a certified business intermediary. And we sell all kinds of businesses, a lot of gas stations right now that we have been selling. But we sell all kinds of businesses, restaurants, laundromats, you name it. We have sold the gamut. We are Main Street brokers. In other words, we sell small businesses, not mid-size. Most of our clients, their businesses net less than $2 million a year.
Gotcha. For these business owners, do you find that for a lot of them, it's the first time they're going through the process of selling a business? How prepared are they when they reach out to you?
Most are not prepared very well. And usually this is the first time. It will probably be their first and last time that they'll ever sell a business. Part of what we do, a huge part of what we do, is to educate people. When they call us and say they want to sell their business, that's just the start of a long conversation and hopefully a long and successful relationship that we have with them. But there are a lot of things you need to think about if you're considering selling your business.
Let's unpack that a little bit. Since business owners don't know what they don't know, especially if it's their first time selling a business, what are their biggest questions? What's like the most common question you get when you speak with them?
How much do you think I can sell my business for?
Gotcha. Yeah. What does that entail? How do you answer that for an individual business owner?
A very loaded question. We cannot answer that off the top of our heads. We need to have an opportunity to review their financials, sit, talk to them, understand their business. There's a lot of work to be done to determine what your business is going to sell for. And in the end, it's the market that's going to decide what your business is worth. But we do work towards creating a business evaluation, and we usually ask a company to do that certification for us. It's a certified business evaluation, which is prepared by a certified accredited valuation appraiser. And that's the best way to determine what the value of your business is. But ultimately, again, the market will determine what your business is worth.
In today's age, everybody researching on Google, I'd imagine there's a lot of mixed information out there regarding selling a business. Have you found that business owners have any misconceptions or myths that they hold on to, either regarding valuation of their business or anything else in regards to selling a business?
Yes, there is. The multiplier, that really determines it. When people realize the multiplier for a Main Street business will run between 2 times your net income to probably at the most 5 times your net income. That really throws people off. They think their businesses, oftentimes they think they're worth a whole lot more than the market does. So educating the seller is a very delicate process.
There's a really sobering statistic out there that as much as up to 80% of businesses that go on the market end up not selling. Can you tell us, like, what do you feel are the biggest common, reasons for that? What sabotages business from selling?
Poor financials.
Is that the
Poor
biggest?
financials.
Yeah, that's the big pillar.
that is a big deterrent. When a buyer comes, they're somewhat sophisticated. They are buying a revenue stream. If they can't look at your financials and see that revenue stream and see how investors are not buying a job, they're buying a revenue stream. So a seller has to think about, they have to be the least important person in their business.
Interesting insight. And, Donna, you mentioned, you mentioned the sophisticated buyer today. Can you kind of tell us a little bit about the state of buying and selling a business in this economy? How does it compare to pre-pandemic? What's it like today?
It's very similar. I don't see it. The fundamentals are still there. We may have more people looking because they have left their 9-to-5 job, so they're looking for an alternative revenue stream, and they have savings put aside. But ultimately, it's the financials, the marketing, and your process and procedures, and how you have to think, a seller has to think, who is my buyer? And they have to be the buyer. They have to put themselves in the buyer's shoes.
Right on. Donna, what inspired you to get into this field and help other business owners sell? How did you get started?
Well, I owned an oil and gas company since 1981. And I had decided in 2019 that I wanted to sell my business. However, I realized I didn't know anything about selling a business in my own business. So I started to research, I started to study, and I was introduced to the IBBA, and I thought it was a wonderful thing. I wanted to learn everything I could so I would be better prepared to sell my business. So I became a certified business intermediary, and I help businesses, advise them for many, many years, not as a CBI, but that's how I got into the business.
Excellent. Donna, before I ask you my last question, in regards to selling a business today in today's economy, is there anything I didn't think to ask you that you really feel is important for business owners to know if they're considering selling today?
The number one, you have to decide why you're selling, because that is the number one question that the buyer is going to ask. Why are you selling your business? That's number one. Number two is the tax ramifications of selling the business. A lot of times people don't think about what the tax implication is of that. They think, I'm going to sell my business $1 million, $2 million. They don't realize the taxes that will have to be paid. So they need to go to their CPA, think about that tax burden, and prepare themselves for that.
Terrific. Donna, for business owners listening who are considering selling and would love to speak with you, how can they find you and connect with you?
My email is Donna at Scarborough, SCARBOROUGH, commercial.com. They're welcome to call my cell phone at 903-646-2829.
Donna, this has been terrific. I really appreciate you taking the time to share with my audience today, and I wish you continued success for you and for all of your clients.
Thank you very much, and I appreciate you having me.
That was Donna Scarborough, founder of Scarborough Commercial. And this segment's been brought to you by booksgrowbusiness.com. It's the place where busy professionals get their books done and published to educate consumers, grow their businesses, and to leave a legacy. That's all for now. I'm Mark Imperial, and thanks for joining me.